Next topic, conjugate of a complex number. The conjugate of a complex number is defined by simply changing I by minus I in a complex number. For example, z equal to x plus iy is a given complex number. Its conjugate is known as z bar, it is denoted by z bar, and it will be equal to x minus iy. Just replacing this plus I to minus I, that's all. Suppose if z equal to x minus iy, which implies z bar equal to x plus iy. Now z bar whole bar. Suppose I have taken z equal to x plus iy and z bar equal to x minus iy, then z bar whole bar, then conjugate of a conjugate will be equal to x plus iy again, that is equal to z, which implies z bar whole bar equal to z. When we take again conjugate to conjugate, it will leads to the original complex number z. So this is a property of conjugate. If z equal to x plus iy is a complex number, then its conjugate defined by z bar, that is equal to x minus iy, then just replacing I to minus I, that's all. It is represented diagrammatically in the way real axis, imaginary axis. Suppose z equal to x, z is pointed here x comma y, or z in the pair representation, this is x plus iy, and its z bar conjugate is z bar equal to x minus iy, that is x plus y minus, in the point representation x comma minus y, the same x value and the equal length of y in the negative quadrant, that is pointed here, this is z bar, this is equal to x minus iy, which implies in the point representation it is x minus y. The organ plane representation, the organ plane is x minus y, representing the point x minus y, this represents x plus y, that is x comma y. This is the conjugate. It is equal to the mirror image. You can say that is the mirror image of the first quadrant in the third quadrant. Mirror image of the complex number z in the third quadrant, z bar. Suppose z is taken as minus x plus iy, minus x plus iy. It will lie in this quadrant. For example, this is z1, and then its mirror image, that its conjugate is taken as here z1 bar, that is z1 bar will be equal to minus x minus iy. As a point representation, the organ plane minus x comma minus y, so it represents minus x comma minus y based on the origin. Now this is z1 and this is z1 bar, so it is also a mirror image of the second quadrant to the third quadrant. Here first and fourth quadrant, mirror image of the fourth quadrant from the first quadrant, here mirror image of second quadrant, the fourth quadrant. So this is a conjugate property. Conjugate is obtained by just changing, replacing I to minus I for any complex number. For example, z1 equal to 1 minus I and z2 equal to 3 by 4 minus 7 by 2i. Now minus 3 by 4 minus 7 by 2i, then z1 bar will be equal to 1 plus I, just replacing the sign of imaginary part, or replace I to minus I. Here I to minus I, replacing minus of minus I become plus I, that is 1 plus I. Then z2 bar will be equal to minus 3 by 4, change of sign, this is a minus I represents here, then it will be plus I, 7 by 2i. This is known as conjugate of z1 and z2, example given here. Now we have some of the properties related to complex number in the conjugate. So the properties related to conjugate in conjugate of a complex number are here. The next topic is properties of complex conjugate. Properties of complex conjugate. The first property is Z1 plus Z2 whole bar will be equal to Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. This implies we can take conjugate. This is sum of the conjugate of two complex numbers is equal to sum of their individual conjugate value. So conjugate of sum of two complex number is equal to sum of its conjugates. That is Z1 plus Z2 whole bar equal to Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. The second one is Z1 minus Z2 whole bar equal to Z1 bar minus Z2 bar. We can subtract, then subtracting taking conjugate will be equal to, we can take the difference of subtraction of conjugate of two complex number is equal to difference of the conjugates. Here the third one is we have a third property as Z1 Z2 whole bar. It is in the product. Z1 Z2 whole bar will be equal to Z1 bar into Z2 bar. Product of conjugate of product of two complex number will be equal to product of their conjugates. And then the fourth one is Z1 by Z2 whole bar equal to Z1 bar divided by Z2 bar, where Z2 is not zero complex number, where Z2 is not zero complex number. We can separate when the conjugates in division, we can separate it by using conjugate Z1 bar by Z2 bar. The given complex number Z2 is not equal to 0. And then some of the properties, some more properties I am going to discuss here. First one, let Z equal to x plus iy and Z bar equal to x minus iy, which implies Z bar equal to x minus iy. Now adding these two values, Z plus Z bar equal to x plus x 2x, iy minus iy get cancelled. Now dividing it by 2, Z plus Z bar divided by 2 equal to x. In the Z, x is known as real part of Z, RE of Z, and y is known as imaginary of Z, imaginary of Z. So Z plus Z bar by 2 equal to x, that is equal to real part of Z. So we have derived one more property here, Z plus Z bar divided by 2 equal to real part of Z. Similarly, we can derive Z minus Z bar. Instead add, you can subtract Z minus Z bar equal to, when we subtract Z and Z bar, both the x get cancelled. Iy plus iy means 2iy we can get. So divide it by 2i. Z minus Z bar by 2i equal to y. Y is nothing but imaginary of Z. So we have concluded one more result here. Z minus Z bar by 2i will be equal to imaginary of Z. Here Z plus Z bar by 2 equal to real part of Z. And next property, Z power n whole bar equal to Z bar whole power n, that is Z square whole bar will be equal to Z bar square, where n is an integer. The power, it should be an integer. If it is the power is integer, we can equate the result. Z power n whole bar will be equal to Z bar whole power, and this should be equal. And the next property is let Z equal to x plus iy. Now the Z is real, that means Z has only real part. Z is real, that means here Z equal to x plus iy, it contains both real and imaginary part. Suppose if we take only real part as a complex number, so only a complex number which contains only real part, then taking its conjugate, actually its standard form is x plus 0i, then its conjugate is equal to x minus 0i, that is also equal to x, which implies Z equal to Z bar. When Z and Z bar are equal, when the given complex number is real, it is real. So Z plus Z equal to Z bar, which implies Z is real. So the given complex number is contains only real part, whose conjugate and the complex number will be equal. And the second case, if Z is purely imaginary, if it is purely real, we will have Z equal to Z bar. Suppose if it is purely imaginary, that means it should have only imaginary part. If it contains only imaginary part, suppose Z equal to iy. Then conjugate z bar equal to minus iy. So which is equal to minus iy. So z bar equal to minus half, or this iy we can substitute z. So z bar equal to minus z. We have derived two more results here. One is when x is real, z equal to z bar. The complex number and its conjugate are equal when the complex number contains only real part. If the complex number contains only imaginary, if it is purely imaginary, then its conjugate value is equal to minus of the complex number. Z bar equal to minus z. These are the property will be useful in the while doing the exercise problems. And one another property we have learned already. Z bar equal to, if z equal to x plus iy, z bar equal to x minus iy, then z bar whole bar will be equal to, again it will be x plus iy. These two are equal. Therefore, the last property is z bar whole bar will be equal to z. Taking twice conjugate, it retains the original complex number. So now we can list the properties here. First one, conjugate of sum of two complex number will be equal to sum of their individual conjugate values. And the second one, difference of conjugate of difference of two complex number will be equal to difference of individual difference of their conjugates. And third one, conjugate of product of two complex numbers will be equal to product of individual conjugates will be equal to. And then fourth one, z plus z division, z1 by z2 whole bar will be equal to z1 bar divided by z2 bar. The multiplication here in division also is the same case applicable when z2 is non-zero complex number. It is very important. And the fifth one, z plus z bar by 2 equal to real part of z. And sixth one, z minus z bar by 2i will be equal to imaginary of z. And the seventh one, if z is real, then z equal to z bar. Complex number and its conjugate are equal. Eighth one, if z is purely imaginary, then z bar equal to minus z. Z bar and minus z value will be equal. The last one, the ninth property is z bar whole bar equal to z. When we take twice conjugate to a complex number, it retains the original number. The last one, 10th one, is z bar n whole bar will be equal to z bar whole power n. We can multiply then conjugate, or we can take conjugate then multiply. Both the results will be equal. These are the properties of complex conjugate. Exercise 2.4, question number 1, subdivision number 1. Write the following in the rectangular form. Here the two complex numbers are in addition. First we should add these two complex number and then find a conjugate. This means conjugate of these this complex number. These two are given in addition. First add and then find the rectangular form. Then apply the conjugate. So this is equal to conjugate of adding these two values, 5 plus 2. While adding the complex number, the corresponding real and imaginary part are added. 5 plus 2 is 7. Then 9 minus 4, this is 5i. Now which will be equal to 7 plus 5i means the conjugate is 7 minus 5i. That is the first answer. Then second one, second subdivision we have in it, 10 minus 5i by 6 plus 2i. To find the conjugate here, just conjugate of the denominator and multiply with the numerator. That is equal to 10 minus 5i divided by 6 plus 2i into, take the conjugate of denominator, multiply with the numerator. 6 minus 2i by 6 minus 2i. Always find the division. Take the conjugate of denominator, multiply with both numerator and denominator. Now the denominator in the form of a plus ib into a minus ib. We have formula a square plus b square. We have learnt in the previous video. A plus ib into a minus ib equal to a square plus b square. So the denominator will be equal to a square means 6 square 36 plus b square is 4. and then while multiplying the numerator 10 minus 5 and 6 minus 2, right? This is an easy way. Write like this. Write the first, this is real part and here is imaginary part. Real and imaginary of the first complex number 10 minus 5. The second complex number is 6 minus 2. Now multiply. How to multiply here? First multiply real to real and imaginary to imaginary. Change its sign. Multiply real to real 60. And then multiply imaginary to imaginary, we have 10, change its sign, minus 10. Plus I into cross multiply. You need not focus on sign here now. Just cross multiply, write the answer here. Minus 20 minus 30. Minus 20 minus 30, which will be equal to 50 by 40 plus I into minus 50 divided by 40. This denominator is split into two terms, both terms. Here we have 5 by 4 minus 5 by 4. Here we have 5 by 4 minus 5 by 4 I. Taking 5 by 4 as common, 1 minus I. This is a given complex number. Then we should write in a rectangular form, and here. So we have written in this one as in the rectangular form. Either you can write 5 by 4 minus 5 by 4 I or 5 by 4 into 1 minus I. Both are in the rectangular form. Then the third subdivision is 3I bar plus 1 by 2 minus I. Here the conjugate of 3I bar is minus 3I plus 1 by 2 minus I. This is in division. So take conjugate and multiply numerator and denominator. 2 plus I divided by 2 plus I, which is equal to minus 3I plus the denominator in the form of a plus ib into a minus ib. Just now we learned one formula, a plus ib into a minus ib, a square plus b square. We have applied in the previous problem also. That is 2 square 4, a square, a equal to 2 and b equal to 1, because a 2 plus 1i is in the denominator, 2 minus 1i or 2 plus 1i. Here a is 2 and b is 1. So squaring a and b, 4 plus 1. The numerator 1 into 2 plus I is 2 plus I. So we can write it as minus 3I plus 2 plus I divided by 5. Here just cross multiply, we will have minus 15I plus 2 plus I divided by 5, which is equal to minus 15I plus I is minus 14I and plus 2 divided by 5. Now writing in rectangular form, real part then imaginary part. 2 by 5 is real part, minus 14I by 5 is the imaginary part, or 1 by 5 into 2 minus 14I. Or you can take 2 as common, 2 by 5 into 1 minus 7I. Or you can leave it like this way, 2 by 5 minus 14 by 5I is the respective rectangular form is respective rectangular form of 3I bar plus 1 by 2 minus I is 1 by 5 into 2 minus 14I.